What's up, motherfuckers? It's me. Let me back up. Show y'all what I got going on. Don't pay attention to the messiness. This camera is like zoomed all the way the fuck in. Anyways, so right now I'm fucking with this Thermaltake P7, right? Right. For the most part, it's together. The main shit that's going on with it is together. Cool. Coolio. But I need to get some light. Get some light on. Show y'all a little shit. That better? Probably not, but whatever. So let's see. It's kind of better, right? Not the fuck really. But anyways, the case is together. That's too much fucking light. This is a Thermaltake Core P7 with these. It's really a P5 with these extended panels. Expansion chassis is what they call them. I think they call. Turn the light off. But does that look better? But I got it together. It's not complete. Still got some. I gotta put all the stuff on the back, like the hard drive mounts. Well, there's 3 right there. The motherboard tray, which is down here. It came with a lot of stuff, fan filters and shit like that. These are the back panel covers that cover like whatever you got going on in the back. But I mean, it looks pretty good. It's about, this thing is 4 foot 5.5 inches. It spans. This is a 6 foot desk that it's on, and as you can see, I don't have any room, you know, on the sides. That's remaining on the sides because it's in the middle. But yeah, it's fucking huge. You know, I'm getting a little bit more confident with this kind of satisfying what I'm trying to do with the build that I'm trying to run. I may not be able to do 3 1080 Ti's yet because there may be some issues with bottlenecking. Maybe. I don't think so at 4K resolution, but I don't know. We'll see. It's destined for 4 1080 Ti's. Of course, 4 graphics cards. It's how I roll. But with the 5820K that I'm running right now, and like my kind of test workstation type shit until like 14 core, the high core Intel chips come out. It's kind of like what I was gonna do just for the time being, I guess you want to say. But anyways, so I was wondering if a 480mm radiator would fit on this thing. I have some higher hopes that it actually will fit, because now let's put this back. Put the light back on. I'm having some higher hopes. Check out that copper radiator over there. You like that shit? But I'm having some higher hopes now, because actually this is a 560mm radiator right here. All right. Let me show you a 120mm fan. 560mm is 4 by 140mm. This is a 120mm fan here. So you can see it doesn't fit, but 140mm which is what's, you can move these out the fucking way. Whatever, they right there. I'm not gonna put the comparison up. It doesn't really matter. It's 560 millimeter radiator. This can hold 3, which should be enough. I don't doubt that it will be enough, but I would prefer to have as much radiator surface area as possible because I'm a surface man over thickness. I'm a kind, you know, I prefer length over width. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so this case is rated up to 480 millimeters for, which is a 4x120. But as you can see, let me see if I can hold it back far enough. With this is a 560 millimeter. It has the mounting holes for 420 millimeters, which is a 3x140. But the radiators, as you'll notice, have mounting holes 1x140, 2x140, which is 280, 3x140, which would be where the 420 millimeter radiator would stop. But these mounting holes will still be sufficient. I don't necessarily have to use all of them. I can use, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8 of the holes will hold the radiator up. It's not that damn. It's not going to be that heavy. So the mounting holes in the rear of the case, they will still match up. You can probably see them. They go in this way. You can see the holes where they kind of line up. So if I mount it flush, which would be something of this nature going on right here. I don't want to drop it. Fucking ruin it. It should indefinitely work. Something like that. See the mounting hose. And I can use the mounting hose as many as I can get within there. And it'll be fine. So if I can get this thing to balance, kind of end up with something like this. Come on, don't fall on me now. Oh shit. Kind of end up with something like that, which is, I mean, it's perfect. It's like, it protrudes a little bit over the top, but I mean, this is an open air case. It is, if you look at it now, it looks kind of, it doesn't look very refined. It looks kind of rough around the edges as it is, especially with it not being populated with anything but, you know, one little protrusion, which we're looking at probably about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, which is not going to make much of any type of difference, especially for the performance that I'm going to be gaining. So I'm going to have a 560 millimeter radiator right there. Another 560 millimeter in the front, which is going to be a cross flow because there's going to be a reservoir. The reservoir mounts, which I haven't put them on yet, they mount somewhat next to, I believe, these holes here. And these are pass-throughs. I don't know, I may be wrong. But if I'm not mistaken, these are the pass-through holes that are already drilled. If I'm not, I saw in another build. I got to put the motherboard tray in, which goes here. It's going to be, this motherboard is going to be situated sideways. With the GPUs, they're going to be vertical. It's not an inverted. It's, I guess you want to say half inverse. But it's going to sit, motherboard tray is here. You see you've got, can you zoom in? ITX, ATX, micro ATX, blah, blah, blah. Don't know what that shit means. AM. I would assume that's the mounting holes, but this should hold. It's going to put the motherboard tray, rather, sideways like that. It's going to mount up against. It lines up with mates or whatever with the holes that I have on it that are pre-drilled, and it's going to be sideways. Power supply goes there. Power supply goes there. I was rudely interrupted by my stupid cell phone's recording limit. put another radiator up there, the 560 millimeter, so you can see it. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell what it's unfolding to be. I gotta I gotta get the motherboard in there, and I'm gonna start putting the reservoir mounts, not reservoir mounts, the pump mounts actually. They go on the bottom. Um, and I'll make another video showing y'all how that works out. The glass panel, which is down there, still is. It has to be installed as these little bars here that it mounts to. They stick out. They protrude, not protrude. They kind of sandwich the components, which is probably I want to say like 6 inches or something like that. It comes out the face of it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on right there. I'm gonna get as much of this stuff mocked up as I can. I'm not gonna put any of these radiators on tonight. I'll say that for another time. For right now, I'm just trying to get the case for the most part situated, get it up and running, up and done, and I'll see y'all in the next video.